Not just one, not just two, but several of our terraforming targets are on the verge of being colonized. After an early game defensive pact war put them on their back foot, the Modian Curators are poised for a reconnaissance renaissance. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris First Contact in our Clandestine Curiosity series. So, several planets are not only on the verge of being colonized, as we can see at the top of the outliner here, but we also have several other terraforming projects that have just kicked off. So, and that's putting aside the fact that we also have just unlocked cloaking technology and that we finally are starting to feel just a little bit more momentum on our side in general. So let's see what we can get away with here now that things are starting to stabilize a bit. I would like to do a torpedo bay, and then we'll have a hangar bay. Actually, let's replace the torpedo battery with a detection array. How about that? And the Ladelicon station doesn't need anything else at the moment. However, just checking to see if there's anything else I can do at these various stations. And there is generally a lot that I can do. I've got some upgrades happening. I haven't built platforms virtually anywhere, which is a problem, by the way. I think I do want to build a trade hub here, because that will be able to pull in some additional trade value. And I absolutely would like an additional couple of shipyards here. I don't love the idea of having just a purely defensive, well, it's not really defensive, but a purely manufacturing-based station so close to a border. But I'm so non-concerned about the United Jubarans at this point that I'm almost just thinking in terms of how can I ensure that I'm able to produce more ships and kind of get back up to speed. We still have the Teal Fleet going back and forth. What's this? Third mate's report. This translated log appears to have been recorded by Uxla, the third mate. First mate Ithar committed suicide by ripping off his own antennas yesterday. Technician second class Massiva declared herself empress shortly afterwards, but food riots forced her into exile on the lower decks. Situation very bleak, cannibalism widespread. Pyrvax has turned entirely magenta after his lower abdomen exploded yesterday. Should be dead, but is not. Now worshipped as deity by Gamma Shift. Curious. Alright, so what's this? Deja vu dig. Finally reaching the bottom of the dig, the cause of the anomaly reading was unveiled. An old tomb likely to be the burial ground for some alien ruler. There wasn't enough time to investigate further. Moments after entering the mausoleum, some ancient but powerful trap activated. It triggered a local earthquake, making the shaft quickly lose structural integrity and start to collapse. Narrowly fatal damage to the expedition was avoided, but the shaft is once more full of loose rocks and boulders. Let dead kings lie. We don't have time for this. So we've gained the Tomb World adaptation technology and 10% progress in it, which is hilarious because we're already terraforming a tomb. Oh, wait, just kidding. No, we're not. We haven't started that yet. I thought we had, but we haven't. Good times. All right. Also,
to call home.
Just wanted to point this out really quickly. Someone in the comment section just earlier today, I think this was shortly after I woke up, I was looking at comments on the Stellaris videos, and people were like, you should probably cloak your observation stations the way that you cloaked your ships. FYI, observation stations cloak automatically. Notice that this is cloaked already. I didn't actually click cloaking. So over here, same thing, deactivate cloaking. So you have to activate cloaking on your science ships, but on your observation stations, those automatically click into place. So just FYI. I appreciate the suggestion, but it's one of those things where I didn't comment on it because I kind of knew from messing around with cloaking in other games that was going to happen. So just so you know, so you don't worry about it. There you go.
We grow ever stronger.
What else can I do with my construction ships? I'm at a point where... Yeah, let's build that starbase. I'm at a point where I'm going to be able to start using my influence to build my hyper relays. But there are also things that I wish I could do. Man, the Dothakan Horde really messed me up with taking Abliuk. Alright, Krant 3A has been terraformed into a All right, so which planet is this? This is Krant 3A right there. Nice. So a colony ship. Normuth. How about that? It's the planet of Normuth. I'm really tempted to make more terrible jokes right now, but I won't. MCS Intrepid was forced to return to Bentu from Orville because it was within the borders of the Notch Clock Stellar Mandate. Well, the Zemrapukians want to form a commercial pact. You know what? I can't say no to my Zemrapukian allies. Let's go ahead and form a commercial pact with the Zemrapukians. Shalsbury. We also need to... Yeah, I'm going to build gene clinics literally everywhere I possibly can. And then we'll just have the Autoton monuments. Remember, for every ascension perk that we've unlocked, we gain an additional unity from the Autoton monuments. So they become more potent the farther along your empire is. Now, how are we looking? And yeah, you know what? I do want to go ahead and upgrade this. I'm going to take a look at this real quick because there are probably buildings that I can upgrade which will help with a number of things. Interesting that I have 2 holotheaters here. That seems kind of unnecessary. Can we maybe do a research lab instead, please, on Port Eleanor? Would that be terrible? Probably not? Okay. Go ahead and upgrade Iroquois to research complexes, and then Birchville. This is a frontier sector colony. We'll go ahead... Ooh, gas extraction well. Perfect. Let's go ahead and build that, please. Forced to decloak. All right, so we were detected there. That's why we had to jump. Fun times.
Research complete.
All right, so these guys in Fairmathrials are partially aware, despite the cloaking device. All right, we have finished researching the antimatter reactor. What else can I do? Shields, probably a good idea to go ahead and research that level of shields. It's not going to take particularly long. Ancient Rampart, probably a good idea for me to get that researched too. Alien Zoo has been changed. You no longer need to build the Alien Zoo on a specific plot, a planetary feature that's built for it. So there's a part of me that wants to unlock this just so that I can have the research points and amenities. And it also seems, yeah, you know what, let's do it. It seems consistent with the Modian Curators kind of lore that they would have an alien zoo, you know? Seems sensible. All right, the Bermuda shipyard is ready for some additional work here, so let's go ahead and build... I'll just do another hangar bay there. And then we'll have an off-world trading company. The brewery station, same thing, another shipyard, and how about a detection array there? And we could do... I'll do resource silos there. Kerbal station, still upgrading. Secunda item, still upgrading. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, Fearmathrail says drop back down to low awareness. So they're kind of spotting us a little bit, but then they're fading in and out. Oh, speaking of things in the comment section, let me double check on this, because one thing that's kind of... This is totally a streamer brain thing, but this is something I normally micro a good bit in my offline play, but I've been neglecting it both in this series and in Heralds of the Dark Nova, which is over now, but... Colony designation, basically. Also, I can ascend planets now. I forgot about that. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I haven't done that very much yet. Oh, so it's already done automatically? I don't have to do anything else? Okay, so sector automation I don't think is enabled. I'm confused though, because, okay, so here I have the option to pick, but here I don't. Oh, you can't set... Oh, duh. Okay, it's literally on the tooltip, Hadrian. Okay. So, this is a continental world. It's set as a generator world, which doesn't make any sense. Right now, I feel like this is more of an aggro world than anything else. Neville's Bay doesn't really have a purpose yet. Neither does Gallaburi. Yeah, so this should absolutely be like an aggro world so far, you know? This is the kind of thing that it's worth kind of checking on. This is set as a mining world, and that's fair enough. So I'm just double checking these automatic... Yeah, so this is set as an aggro world, and that doesn't seem like that's going to be too useful to me. I'd rather have this be... Yeah, let's just do an industrial world there. And then this is going to be a frontier sector, although I think what I would rather do here... Well, no, that's going to be the best planet to do this in, so we'll go ahead and make that the sector capital. Agnes Fitzwilliam. It's a very distinguished last name. Mining station.
Ever stronger.
Mining stations.
We grow ever stronger.
All right, so this science ship, I want to have you go back to exploring, and you are still cloaked. Same with you. Go back to exploring, please. Activate cloaking.
We grow ever stronger.
Now, we could develop better cloaking technology. Tell you what, I want you to go ahead and upgrade, please.
Research complete.
Alien Zoo is unlocked. Very nice. So, with that done, naval capacity plus 30, probably a good idea to go ahead and do that. Cyberx Mining Hub. Also something I should probably do. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do Global Defense Grid, though. After what happened with that war, I kind of...
Technology secured.
I very much get the sense that the Modians would be doing what they can to protect themselves going forward. Antimatter missiles, just done in 12 months. Also, let me see if there are any other planets that can be ascended. Yeah, there are a number of them, actually. It's just that it cost me Unity to do that. So here's what happens. We're sitting at 25 months right now, and I'm pretty sure that if I do this... So Avonhead is going to be Planetary Ascension Tier 1. Yeah, 41 months. So that really does... There was a part of me that's been curious about this, because I've talked about it in recent episodes, and no one's questioned it, which is generally an indication that I'm either correct or no one's catching on. But I was curious if... I'm trying to think of a similar mechanic. There's one in... I feel like in Civilization 6 that I could think of. But I don't want to sit here and agonize over it if I can't recall right away. But I was wondering if, like... if the earning of Unity points toward the unlocking of the next tradition is something that could be reversed by spending Unity points, you know? Because you can certainly imagine, you know, a situation where you have a resource that can be added to something like this, like as you earn Unity points, you unlock tradition, but then when you spend Unity, does that actually reverse your progress or not? There's an argument to be made that maybe it shouldn't. Or at least there's an argument to be made that it's an easy assumption to make that it wouldn't reverse your progress, but it does. So I'm glad I double-checked that. Also, it seems like I can still get a few more upgrades done here. Let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, I need a lot more alloys, though, to do it, so never mind. I'll hold off for now. All right, so we are getting detected at the moment. We're not being clandestine enough, sadly. Sad day. Our colony ship is on the way to the Krant system. Senate has passed administrative insights. And who died? Hermione Plimsoil of Port Genevieve has died. So, yeah, food from jobs. How about that? Extra food from jobs. Always a good thing. Yeah, so I'll use ascension tiers for my planets a little bit at a time. But the benefit for that appears to be mainly that it reduces the impact on empire size by 5% and increases the effects of the planetary designation by 25%. So that almost makes it seem like the ascension tier for the homeworld wouldn't be as important as like ascending nearby worlds, but still, it's good to mess around with that because I haven't done that too much yet. All right, so I can definitely research advanced cloaking, and that seems like a good idea. Although auxiliary fire control, I probably should do. Well, no. We might not get advanced cloaking again anytime soon. So let's go for that. Decisions, Hadrian. What do we have here? All right. Ooh, pop growth speed plus 10%. Yep. That's not even a difficult question. That's very, very easy. Archaeological site discovered where? Oh, in Kanam. Okay, well, I can't do much with that, can I? Unless I forward settle the AI the way the AI has been forward settling me, which I'm not going to do because it would be very difficult to reach that. Antimatter missiles have been researched. All right, so it might be time to go ahead and study mega engineering, But also advanced strikecraft. Yeah, I'm going to go with anti-gravity engineering first because of the city district housing bonus. That'll also help with pop growth because I've built a number of city districts already, so they will have room for additional population and therefore grow their population faster. As far as I'm aware, the pop growth mechanics in Stellaris are still very similar to the pop growth mechanics in Civ 6, where it's like you have to have a certain amount of housing, and the more housing you have over the current level of population, the more encouraged growth is, the higher the growth rate. Not always, there are other factors than just that, but I believe that's still one of the main drivers. And yes, we can absolutely talk about that in the comment section if there's any corrections to that, or if there's an update to the mechanic that I'm less familiar with. Crashed starship. Patrol log. Officer Gilgum detected crashed vessel on 5523X. Moved to investigate. Vessel identified as the Revink, a Class P modular freighter. A single survivor in critical condition was recovered from the wreckage. Identity confirmed as Pirvax, boatswain's mate. Remaining crew either perished in crash or turned on each other shortly before our arrival. As per standard protocol, I'm leaving this log here and registering the Revink as protected gravesite and recording. So we gained a lot of engineering research from that and 100 minor artifacts. And Pirvax frickin' lived like a goddamn legend. Oh my god, I love that so much. I will never not love that. Alright, one of our scientists died, so we need to... Oh, nice. That's a clear opportunity there. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have deactivated that cloak. Activate cloaking and explore. Missile strikes observation post. Oh no! Earlier today, a barrage of surface-to-space missiles was launched from the surface of Ginark 3 at our observation post. The station was destroyed with no survivors. This can be no doubt that the pre-FTL civilization on the planet's surface is continuing to advance at an incredible rate, despite the fact that we removed the influence of their so-called god. The technology she gave them must have triggered a lasting scientific revolution. So they're now in the early space age. That's adorable. That's super, super adorable and cute. Love that. Love it. It's great. So great.
Intellectual booty.
Pop growth speed plus 10%. Nice. Yep, let's go ahead and research the planetary capital upgrade. I feel like a number of planets will be able to take advantage of that. Hisman civilization. Spirits protect me, you look like our holy savior, yet the differences are telling. She spoke of demons who would mimic appearance and that might one day descend from the heavens to steal her away. Oh, so there's a blank here of what... See this blank where there's an extra space? That should be referring to a character that's not in the text. The prophecy came true, and there is no doubt in my mind that it was your doing. Where is our holy savior, wretched creature? I demand immediate release. Your holy savior was an alien scientist. Cease thy blasphemy. Slandering the name of the Holy Savior is an unforgivable sin and punishable by death. It is only through her sacred implements that our civilization managed to achieve all that it has. I will forgive your trespass so long as you return the Holy Savior to us. She was executed for her crimes against your people. Murderers. Vile, treacherous demons. Mark my words. This crime will not go unpunished. I don't know why the mushroom people sound like this, but I'm not going to let it go. Though it may take 1,000 years. Ooh, that's a Jakar reference right there. My people will see your demonic empire ground to... Oh, sorry. My people will see your demonic empire ground to dust. Oh, that's their voice now. For the rest of the game, that's how they sound. Relic activation now possible. I'm going to hold off on that now. Lots of technological progress being made this episode, for sure. Okay, so resource storage from minor artifacts is full, which is hilarious to me. But what that means is that we need to, first of all, discover an Elgate in sight. And there are probably additional things I can do, like... Yeah, we keep getting discovered. I really need to upgrade my cloaking device. Not very clandestine, guys. They're getting detected repeatedly. By the notch clocks.
Hard to port.
Actually.
Our lookouts spy a spaceborne life form.
Which is kind of annoying because they're the ones, if anyone that we want to be messing with right now,
Intellectual booty.
they're the ones that would be at the top of the list. Okay, city district housing has been improved. Okay. Destroyer hull points plus 10%. Yeah, let's do that. 6 months until we have better cloaking technology, at least. That'll be a big win. Still have a lot of terraforming to do. This tomb world costs 10,000 to terraform it. I might as well just do it, to tell you the truth. You know? Let's just do it. I realized that... Oh, I need climate restoration. Okay, damn. Damn. Well then. I have a couple of worlds up here that I could colonize, though, or that I could set up for colonization. So let's terraform these to ocean worlds. There we go. Now I'm not wasting those energy credits that I just got. Pan-galactic recycling initiatives. Diplomatic weight from economy minus 20%. Pop consumer goods upkeep minus 5%. And blockers take 10% longer to clear. All right.
Technology secured.
Nice. Okay, so that gives us the ability to upgrade all of our capitals. Extra civic slots. Embassy. Ooh, so we're starting to get some really good tech to help us with politics. I am going to go ahead and go for the diplomatic weight bonus and the embassy complex. That seems like it's time for that. Okay. Let me go ahead and upgrade these core colony buildings, because I have several colonies that can do it. And then how am I doing on exotic gases? I'm fine. Okay, so there are probably some research buildings that I need to upgrade. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that one. Alright, we don't have enough built in terms of research buildings, but I'll have more before too much longer. I would really like to be more technologically advanced than I am, but wars kind of mess with that a little bit. Sadly. It's sad, but it's true.
Research complete.
Nice. Advanced cloaking field generator research is done. So, speaking of having more research, I think I do want to go ahead and research additional physics research from researchers. That's going to take 49 months to finish, but I feel like we'll probably take some chunks out of it using other means. Also, do I have any remaining... Hang on, let's look at the... All right. That is, or was being investigated. Oh, okay, so that scientist died in Strange Asteroid here in the Canis system. Okay, well, I'm not worried about that. So I don't have any anomalies. We have 5 of 7 Elgate insights, and we have not done anything with pulsating stars. Could I maybe take one of my most experienced scientists? Could I take Grace Allenby? No, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to risk losing a scientist to pulsating stars. It's happened too many times. I know I've already given that excuse once in the series, but it just seems like that event doesn't typically end well. So...
A new port to call home.
Nice. Normuth. Oh, no. All right, so... This is not going to be a very big sector, unfortunately, but we will make it a sector with a research bonus. And what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and give it a research lab out of the gate. Matter of fact, I'll even have that build first and then the gene clinic second. How about that? Where's the gene clinic? It's hiding from me. Did it go to the bottom of the list? Oh no, I know why. Because I was looking at the wrong options. There you are. Okay. Ooh, I could further improve destroyer hull points. I could look into advanced mineral purification, or I could finally start researching mega engineering. Let me go ahead and go for advanced mineral purification because I want to make sure we're continuing to build up our industry as rapidly as possible.
A system has been charted.
All right, so starting to see... Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade that to a Star Fortress. Definitely starting to see some opportunities to use my influence. So let's get on that.
Secured.
Who insulted us? The Dathakan Horde in... Really? Really? You're going to keep doing this, huh? Okay, cool. Building slots +1. Ooh, that could be handy. Faction unity bonus. That could also be really handy. I'm going to go for the ceramo metal infrastructure, though. Because the extra building slots, I really feel like I need those. Okay, so I've got a lot of influence that I'm sitting on. Let's go ahead and start using this, shall we? I want to get as many of my ships into position as possible. Alright, now you activate cloaking and start surveying again, and hopefully you won't be discovered this time. You're supposed to be clandestine. You're supposed to be hiding in stuff. Could you do that, please? You have level 2 cloaking now. Should be fine.
A system has been charted. A system has been charted.
Okay, so this is a... Hang on, I might actually have... Yeah, an ancient refinery here is probably a good idea. Oh, wait, no, moat harvesting traps. See, this is what I was checking for. There are some worlds that still have rare planetary features. Alright, so what can I do here? Embassy complex. Ooh, available envoy +1. I'm going to go ahead and build that, absolutely, on the capital. And let me see if there's anything research or resource-wise that we can build here, because otherwise that research building is going down. Yep. Let's get the research lab built there. So Avonhead is definitely kind of a center for research progress, which I'm okay with. Scientist Beatrice Fortescue has died. Sad day. Anyone that can replace her? No, not really. So research speed, statecraft, or just a general research speed 10% boost. Let's do that across the board. 10% faster research. Isabella Castleross. Okay, so it looks like we were discovered once again. I'm so shocked. Alright, we have that upgrade happening. And I think, yep, crystal mines are a good idea here. Lots of additional slots unlocking across the board, which is good to see.
Booty.
Nice. I thought I saw this pop up. Mineral purification hubs are done. Ooh, okay, starting to get some really good options. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and research mega engineering. It's going to take a while, but I need to get that done because I want to have access to ring worlds. Damn it. All right, prosperity. This will give us additional housing in city districts. Ring world city segments will provide additional housing. Also, it's ring world city segments and ecumenopolis. Holy crap. Residential arcologies will provide additional housing. So just the equivalent on more advanced planet types. Now also, now that we've unlocked all of those, we have additional resources from jobs, 5% more in fact, and we have one more ascension perk. So we could say engineered evolution. Mind over matter, we could begin the psionics track. Hydrocentric. No longer shall we settle for good enough replacements for our oceanic abodes. No planet shall be deemed fit for colonization unless it has been thoroughly inundated. Allows the construction of ice mining stations on starbases, which enable the expand planetary sea decision on ocean worlds and flood habitat decision on habitats. Species with the aquatic trait gain 50% greater benefits for living on ocean worlds, but penalties for living on non-wet worlds are likewise amplified. Unlocks the Deluge Colossus weapon. That's fun. I didn't know that existed. That's a lot of fun. Mind over matter is very tempting, though. You know what? I will go for this one first, just because it's interesting and fun. Evolved aquatics. We came from the ocean, our species evolving to be ideally suited to living in the depths of the seas. Even as we take to the stars, I thought I was going to say lake to the stars. Even as we take to the stars, we have not yet abandoned our roots. The water is and shall always be our home. Now our evolution is complete. No longer shall we adapt ourselves to living elsewhere rather than shaping worlds to suit our needs. As we greet the warmth of a new day, we know that nothing need part us from the ocean ever again. It shall be a home like no other. Heck yes. All right, so a couple of things here. I want to go ahead and build a city district on Vera's Bay. And we are 32 minutes into the episode, so I'm going to stop this one here. In the next one, we will have some additional worlds to colonize, most likely, because these terraforming projects are not going to take too much longer. Yeah, these 3 will be done. These 2 might still be in progress next episode. But these 2 most likely will finish up because we're making good progress. And I'm going to continue to push our research speed and really grow our... I mean, we're growing our empire, too. The empire size is quite high, so that's increasing technology cost by 26%, tradition adoption cost by 52%. Not the best in terms of penalties, but if I continue to increase the amount of research we're producing, we can continue to be the bastions of knowledge that we were intended to be at the beginning, before the defensive war with the Thorquell Pact and the United Jubaran Authority kind of pulled us into a bit of a backward spiral for a second there. So, more to do next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.